This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 3204 Amarillo Avenue, Simi Valley, California 93063. Today is May 28th, 2021. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 2-inch cast iron vent pipe located on the roof at the front of the house, just above the kitchen window. And this is our vent pipe area here. And this is our roof area and the front of our house. And we're just going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here, and we're going to go ahead and begin to push through. So we're going to just push through slowly just to see if we can make the sweep. So we're going to continue to push out. Go ahead. Okay, we went ahead and attempted to push through this area here, and it does appear that we don't have a proper sweep in this vent pipe, and unfortunately we're unable to make this sweep. As you can see, there's a little bit of debris at the bottom here, and it does appear to be, looks to be like leaves and things that possibly have fell in over time over at the top of the vent pipe. So again, we're going to pause here for a moment and attempt to run through another vent pipe on the right hand side of the house above the 2 restrooms. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and attempted to push through a 2-inch, 2-inch cast iron vent pipe located above the kitchen, and now we relocated ourselves to a 3-inch just above the bathrooms. And again, what we're going to do is a 3-inch here, and this is just above the bathroom area here, going out towards the front of our property. What we're going to do is it's going to zero out here and push out and attempt to reach our city sewer tie-in. So what we're going to do is just going to push out slowly. Up and down. What we'll do is we'll pause here for a moment and we'll see if we can get the bathtub cold water running. Okay, it does appear that we are pushing through what appears to be cast iron waistline. And again, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to push through. And attempt to get out towards the front of our house. And once we get out towards the front of the house, we could possibly locate an area for a mainline sewer cleanout. It does appear that we are transitioning to what appears to be vitreous clay. As we push in, does appear to be vitreous clay. And as you can see here, this vitreous clay is heavily rooted and truded. And again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And what we'll do is we'll attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. And then from there we can pull back and take a really good look at our line. And again, as you can see, this line is heavily root intruded. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And it does appear that we dropped into our city sewer tie-in. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and we are in the middle of our street at 6 foot 10 inches deep. And we did mark this area with the red crayon. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And as you can see, we are in our city sewer tie-in. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull back from here. And as you can see there, this is our saddle area. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause for a moment. We'll get that water shut down, wait for it to run down. So we'll pause here. Okay, we went ahead and shut the water down. So water is running down slowly. Just going to pull back slowly. And again, I'm just going to pause here for a moment. We're going to wait for this to finish running down. Okay, again, as I pull back, it does appear to be possibly concrete sewer piping. It does appear to be very rough. You can see a bit of concrete. It does appear to be concrete sewer piping. I can see a lot of the pebbles and stuff in the concrete mix. And again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. Continue to pull back. And again, a little difficult to tell, but as we pull back, possibly we can see. Again, those joints appear to be in fair condition. And again, we just continue to pull back. I know we had a little bit of roots in this as we pull back closer to the house, and that joint appears to be in fair condition. Again, in this area here, does appear to be possibly the test tee in this area here, as you can see there, right around the 6 o'clock area. That is an opening that's actually at the top of our sewer, and that is our test tee. And now we're transitioning back onto the property. As we pull back, it does appear that this concrete sewer piping in the lateral, we pull back and coming back towards the property, we are transitioning to what appears to be vitreous clay sewer piping. And as you can see in the vitreous clay sewer piping, a little bit of buildup, some roots in the joints in these areas. These areas would need to be hydrojetted and re-inspected. Again, there's some heavy root intrusion in that joint. And again, we got more root intrusion in this joint as well. And we do have some more root intrusion in that joint there. So again, with the root intrusion coming in through these joints, very hard to determine the overall condition of the vitreous clay. And as we pull back, you can see that we do have another joint there with some heavy root intrusion. Again, we make a little bit of a turn. And again, we do have some more root intrusion in this area here. And what we're going to do is pull back, and as we pull back again, we do have some more heavy root intrusion. And it does appear that we are transitioning into what appears to be our cast iron waistline. So what we're going to do is we're going to just push out a little bit, and we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area here, and we located a few areas up at the front of the house. We did locate an area in the planter area at 4 foot 2 inches deep, and that area there would probably be the best place to excavate and possibly put in a mainline two-way sewer cleanout. As we pull back towards the house, And this area here that we did locate is on the right hand side of the door in the plant area, just in front of the tree. And again, as we pull back, you can see that we do have a fairly large root intrusion in that area. So again, we continue to pull back. We make a little bit of a turn. And again, another fairly large root intrusion in that area. And as we pull back, we're pulling back and transitioning into our cast iron waste line. And the cast iron waste line is running right in front of the front door and heading towards the rear of the property. And as you can see, the cast iron waste line does have quite a bit of buildup, debris. This area could possibly be hydrojetted with a mainline sewer clean out at the front of the house. We did run some water. Everything still seems to be passing through. And again, no visible signs of any root intrusions, any breaks. And again, just quite a bit of buildup and scaling throughout the cast iron waste line. We're going to just continue to pull back. And a couple tie-ins there. And we're pulling up our vent pipe. And we're going to pull up and out, and that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.